Back with a banger limbo strategy for all of you. But before I get into the strategy, I want to remind you guys to join my Discord. So many of you are not in my Discord. Link is in the description at discord.gg/MikeTheGambler. I do so many giveaways. We have an amazing community over there, all this type of stuff. So you don't want to miss out. Link is in the description. Let's get into the strategy. Real quick before I show the strategy, as you can see, I am playing on Goated Casino. That is my preferred crypto casino to be playing on right now. They have an airdrop coming up later this year that can be life-changing. You think I might be exaggerating, but if you've been following me for a while, then hopefully you took advantage of the Shuffle airdrop, which is a different casino, a different airdrop. I got over $100,000 from that airdrop alone, and a lot of you made a lot of money. You can see up here in the points accrued, I have over 10 million points, and with my estimation, that's between 250,000 to $500,000 that I have farmed on this airdrop. All you have to do is go to goated.com and use code MTG when you sign up. That is my affiliation code. When you do that, you get a bigger allocation and so many extra benefits. I tip out so much money to my affiliates. So all you have to do, once again, is goated.com and use code MTG, and all you have to do is wager as much as you can before October, which is the rumor of when the airdrop is coming up. So make sure you sign up as quick as possible, wager as much as you can. Now let's get into the strategy. All right, so you can see that I have a $50 balance. The first thing I'm going to do is go to Multiplier and type in 16.69. That's roughly a 5.93 win percent. Multiplier of 16.69. Next, I'm going to go to Auto. I'm going to do a 0.001 cent bet for my $50 balance. If you want to be riskier, then you can, double this to 0.002 or 0.001, whatever you want to do. It does not matter. But for what I'm doing is $50 balance and a 0.001 cent bet. Next, I'm going to go to Configure Auto. Increase on loss, I'm typing 6.69. And now the stop on profit of $5, because as you know, in all my videos, I go for a 10% gain. So 10% of my $50 balance is a $5 gain. You don't have to do this. You don't have to follow along. You can let this run as long as you want. But in my videos, I want to show you to not be greedy and take profits, because at the end of the day, even though these strategies do help, it is still gambling. So gamble with money you can afford to lose, because there is a chance you do bust using these strategies. But once again, on loss increased by 6.69%, stop on profit of $5. Click apply. I'm going to pull up the graph. I'm going to put it in this corner over here. Make sure I turn turbo mode on, and now I'm going to hide my webcam, mute my mic. I'm going to go to the gym or do something, and I'm going to come back to a 10% gain. Let's get it. And I am back in 4,000 bets. We just made 10%. That was about 45 minutes or so. I don't even think it was 45 minutes. Probably about a half an hour to 45 minutes to make 10% of my balance. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this strategy. Hopefully you make money with it. But remember, this is gambling at the end of the day. So if you do lose your money, I am sorry, but this is gambling. Make sure you do join the Discord. Link is in the description. And until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.